the Superman walkout. This is an extremely challenging exercise that I've added to the HIT portion of our T3 workouts. Now, personally, I just finished a T3 workout for my upper body, and I'm pumped and I'm tired. Probably should have done this first, but I'm gonna show you anyways. This is the Superman walkout. It's an advanced movement, and I hope that everybody who feels like they're ready for it gives this a try, because this challenges the entire body. It's hugely metabolically demanding, and it challenges muscles that don't get fired as often as you probably think they do. So this will, after doing the Superman walkouts, 3 sets of about 15 to 30 seconds, the next day you're gonna be sore in places you never thought you were gonna be sore. So here it is, the Superman walkouts. So you test your flexibility at the bottom position, and then you slowly walk out with as many steps as possible. Don't take 3 giant steps, really step it out. Step it out, step it out, walk it out. And hold this position, and then walk it back. Now I just discovered that this floor is a little bit slippery. You might want to put your feet against something. All right, so I'm gonna try this again, but you want to repeat the Superman walkouts several times in 30 seconds. So really challenge yourself, inch those fingers forward and hold. That is the Superman walkout, and I recommend everybody add that who feels ready to the T3 exercises in the HIT portion. Now, what you just saw was me trying to lay it out as much as possible. This is hugely dependent on how much stability you have on your feet. So start with your feet against the wall, and then feel free to walk your hands as forward as you feel comfortable doing. These Superman walkouts will challenge your core, will challenge your lower back, will challenge your shoulder girdle, will challenge everything from your hip flexors all the way up to your trapezius muscle. So try this today by adding it to your T3 workouts as an HIT exercise. The Turkish getup. This is an extremely challenging abdominal core exercise that involves the musculature system from top to bottom. So your chain has to work flawlessly for this. This is an advanced movement, but I recommend that if you feel ready for this, you go for it, because this exercise will really give you results quickly. Here we go. Jenna's gonna show us the Turkish getup. Fantastic. So Jenna is breaking this down into slightly choppy movements, which is fine because it's showing you the progression of the stages of the Turkish getup. Now, what's crucial is that the arm that is extended stays extended completely perpendicular to the ground. Now, this is actually going to make it easier for you, because as the weight would swing forward or backwards or side to side, it would throw your body center off the center balance, and it would be extremely challenging and not as beneficial. There we go. So this Turkish getup is an advanced movement, but I recommend that everybody at least give it a try and see that if this is something for you yet. Now, it's something everyone should aspire to, so think about adding the Turkish getup to your routine today. And here we have the side plank with an added hip abduction. Now, this is a very challenging movement, all right? If you can't handle this scissor movement, which is the hip abduction, then I just recommend you do the side plank. But since we are trying to get the most out of our hamstrings and butt today, this is a fantastic exercise to add if you can. And I highly recommend everyone strive to be able to do this in a couple weeks or a couple months, progress until this becomes an exercise that is comfortably added to your program. Yulia, you're gonna show us the side plank with hip abduction. Here we go. Now, at any point during this exercise, if you need to regain your balance, if you feel like you're falling, stop, slow down. There we go. Always make sure that the quality of the reps is more important than just getting the reps done. Fantastic. We see extreme control here. Yulia's abdominal group is completely activated. The outside hip is working through abduction, which means bringing the leg through the center line of the body, away from the body. And this requires incredible strength and stability. Okay, one more, and then switch sides. Very good. Now Yulia is going to switch sides to complete the HIT 30 seconds, about 15 seconds each side. There we go. Now, you don't think of this as an HIT exercise because typically HIT means done very, very quickly, but that's not completely true. HIT can also mean intensely, of course, high intensity, and this, believe me, is high intensity. Fantastic. This is a hugely challenging movement. Very good. We're gonna do another 3 repetitions, which will make it exactly 15 seconds each side. All right, Yulia, done. Fantastic. High intensity, there's nothing easy about that. Dragon walks. Personally, this is one of my favorite exercises. I find at the end of a chest exercise day or at the end of a tricep day, I'll always finish with dragon walks just to see how many I can get. If it's been a good workout, I can't get many. So Kim is gonna show us an extremely challenging maneuver called the dragon walk, and we're gonna do it static, which means we're not actually gonna walk. Sometimes if I have enough room in a gym that I'm training at, I'll just go. So the dragon walk is essentially a modified push-up with an outer hip rotation where you're bringing your knee above your elbow, right to your elbow, and you're actually touching knee to elbow. This is the goal. Not everybody can at first, but this is something to strive for, to gain that flexibility in the hip. Now this is a huge oblique workout. This is a huge abdominal workout. Every muscle from just head to toe is being activated in this very challenging maneuver. This is the dragon walk.